years, one of which was skiing. And perhaps I'm patting myself on the back, but I started in the school here. We were the first school on the island of Cape Breton to go to Benyon as a group. We didn't have their buses. We provided our own transportation, and things changed over the years. I did the instructing. I instructed the skiers in the classroom before they went to Benyon, and when they got to Benyon, of course, I taught them control. You don't teach young people balance, because we had very good balance. They had very good balance at their age, but control, meaning to turn to the right, turn to the left, and how to stop at one thing another. And many funny things happened on the hill. I brought back most students I brought down. We did have a few accidents. And some of the funny things I remember, one involves Scott McLeod, better known as Bolo. Bolo went skiing, and normally your balance is good, but you're bad on your control. His balance and control were bad. And Bolo went up on the very big top of the big hill, and down he came. He had no control, no balance, and halfway down the hill, there was a snow fence. And perhaps a few people remember what Bolo did. It's a wonder he didn't kill himself, but he had lots of padding. Bolo grabbed the first pole on the snow fence. Him and the snow fence went to the bottom of the slope. This thing is two numbers called Over the Mountain and the Green, Green Grass at Home. So let's have a big hand for Tommy Brink. I think they're ready. Okay, at Donkin Morien High School, we don't have an Allen and Huey, but we have the next best thing. We have what we call Cecil and Murdoch. That is Dale Hunter and Mark Mertel, two graduates in 1987. I hope I have the year right. They're going to entertain us, so let's have a big hand for Murdoch and Cecil.
Is it
You guys all graduate from this school?
That wasn't a trick question.
And you did graduate from here. Okay, that's good. First of all, we got something we have to do here. Well, we have a lot of things we have to do. Okay, here we go. Is there a Kenneth McCory in the audience down here? It says he's seated way down the back. You stand up, buddy. Stand up. Stand. Get your frig up. Why, there we go. It's his 27th birthday. Now, everybody, we all like to sing him happy birthday. He's a really nice guy, so I think we should all sing him happy birthday.
We'll start off.
Everybody.
Happy birthday to you.
Everybody sing. Happy birthday to you. Nobody likes you, buddy. Sorry. It's really his birthday. It is. It's his 27th birthday, and happy birthday from us, bud. Have a beer for us. Right on, buddy. All right. Okay. I told his brother it wouldn't work. Bring off, Hallie. Bring off, bud. No, where you live. Glad it is virus tonight. You got the jokes? You got jokes, right? By the way, we graduated in 88. 88. Yeah. We should have graduated in 87.
We're on the 5-year plan.
Yeah, we're on a 25-year plan. We should have graduated in 65. But we heard there was going to be a big reunion. And, you know, we figured the best thing to do was go on a 25-year plan.
And we made her just in time, don't we?
Yep. Got credit every 2 or 3 years. Kept working at it. Put our heads together. Did all right, though.
Has you almost break? Yeah. Has
Has
all
it?
nutrition on?
Oh, that's right. Almost forgot. Listen, Mr. Ray has done so much for us here. He's really helped out the school, and he's done a lot, boy. So we thought we'd help you out this time. So we just wanted to tell you that when you're setting your traps, if you use bait, you give him a good chance that you'll catch something. So that's much for you. I hope that works. I hope that works for you. So, you want to get this crowd organized?
All right. Yeah, all right. Would all the people who graduate from about 1965 to, 75, around,
75.
stand up.
We get them all to stand up.
Stand up!
Everybody up there, come on, all these graduating there.
Okay, you guys are like old, so come on.
So you guys all lost your hair and your beard and stuff, and people and your bald spots and stuff. So if you guys want to come up in front, you can. And then now I want to see 75 to 85.
About 75, 85.
75 to 1985. Can everybody stand up in those years? Did anybody graduate?
Stand up!
You don't know when you graduated, did you? Whatever the paper on the stage, remember the whole routine?
You guys are like middle-aged and starting to lose your hair, your head shiny. You're messing up the light.
Yeah, so you guys have to go down the hall. Bring off down that, and then there's us. We graduated in 88, eh? 25 years in grade 12. What a horror story. Physics classes were long for you. Holy freak, you don't know long. 5 years of it. But we made it.
Yeah, we were doing like credit every second, third year or so.
Yeah, we did all right there. Right, Bolo? Right on, Harvey. Right on. Got some stuff there, buddy? No. You got to have some stuff. No. Oh, big trouble. We're supposed to have beer cases out here too.
Yeah.
They locked them in the room on us.
Sure.
Figure after last night you wouldn't care. You must remember those old planes, and I imagine there's a lot of people in here remember the old planes in Sydney, and there are only 3 seaters, just one in the front, and then one here, and then one in the back. Well, an old friend of mine was out in Sydney, and he's out there, and he's fixing his plane up, and he says, listen, I'm going to start charging people and taking them up for rides. Oh, frig, would I ever love to, me and the wife, love to fly. We don't fly before, but I've seen the advertisement, and it looks some good. So we figured, hey, we should go for a trip. Oh, frig, we don't have the money, she says. All right. So I drank it all. Big deal. So I figure I gotta do something. She's mad at me now. It'll be the couch for the next 2 months. What am I gonna do? So I goes in and sees him. I says, listen, is there any way I can strike a deal with you? He says, well, I'll tell you what, he said. You guys talk an awful lot. If you don't talk at all, free ride. Wasn't turning that up. Away we went. Come home, pick the wife up. Yeah, she's all for it. Away we go. We take off, we line up. He gets in the driver's seat and all hooked in, and then I had to jump, she jumped in actually right after him, and I jumped in the back, and we're all settled in, snuggled up. Away she went, the plane was going, whipping her around out from Sydney, and driving over everywhere, seeing all the land, and then the water, and the guys screaming back to us these things, we're going to try some tricks now, he says, hang on. Oh, here we go, the wife and I are all excited, just like being at the fill-in show or something. Oh, away he goes, he's flipping the plane up and down and around, and finally, he's getting low on gas, in he comes, and he lands right in there. Oh, was happy as a lark. Happiest man ever. Jumped out of the plane. He said, there you go. He said, that was a trick. You didn't speak. You don't have to pay nothing. Oh, he said, thank God. I almost blew it once when the wife fell out. But I got the trick, boy. You got it.
Next number we have a member of the Make-Up Band, Sammy Morien. He's going to play the guitar and do 2 numbers. If you remember way back when Sammy graduated, he did a lot of singing and entertaining. He was on high society, and he was part of every act in the school. He's going to do 2 numbers for us. One called Couldn't Leave You If I Tried, and the second is These Arms. So let's have a big hand for Sammy Morien.
Satisfied. Thank you.
The performers can tell you on the mic, but it's Brian DeGaunt and Debbie Favreau Keating, and they're going to do a couple of numbers together. And if I'm wrong, I'll tell you the numbers I have written here. It's number 16 on your program. If your numbers are way down the second half, it's Under the Boardwalk and All My Life's a Circle. Debbie graduated from here in 1973, I think, and Brian way back in 72. Brian DeGaunt, by the way, works in the Bank of Nova Scotia for the past 15 years, and at the present time, he is manager of the Bank of Nova Scotia in Ingonish.
Started when I was 4 years old.
Pardon me?
So I started when I was 4 years old.
He started when he was 4. So let's have a big hand for Brian and Debbie.
Oh, the sun beat down till the tar upon the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby.
Collar Drifter. I hope you like it. You kept me warm, you made me peaceful. For that most men would want to stay. But deep inside me there's a whirlwind that keeps dragging me away. I can't begin to give excuses. You just know them all for lies. I can't stay to see the tears come and watch the trust fade from your eyes. You can see that I'm a drifter, and yet you know that all along. I feel that you deserve a part of me. I hope you find it in the song. Never said the words I love you. I gave it straight right at the start. I told you someday I'd be leaving, and I'd probably break your heart. I wish I